A 911 call comes into Bakersfield dispatch from a woman named Kelsey Spann, and she is hysterical. She's the close family friend of the Harpers, and she hadn't heard from them in a couple of days. So she decided to stop by the house. Tragically, she discovered 5 bodies. Joni Harper, 39 years old, was found shot to death in bed with her 3 children. Marcus, 4 years old, daughter Lindsay, not even 2, and baby Marshall, only 6 weeks old. In the hallway, Ernestine Harper, 70 years old, the mother of Joni, was dead on the ground with a revolver next to her. Bakersfield is located about 100 miles north of Los Angeles in the Central Valley of California in Kern County. It's the 9th most populous city in California. That said, it still has a small town feel. When I first heard about this case, I was completely horrified. I couldn't understand how someone could kill 5 members of a family, 3 generations of a family, including 3 young children. Over that 4th of July weekend, Vincent Brothers was out of town. He was visiting his brother Melvin in Columbus, Ohio. And then he and Melvin drove to Elizabeth City, North Carolina to visit their mother, Margaret. Joni and Ernestine Harper were very involved in the church. They were well loved and well known, and they had a strict routine on Sundays. The whole family would go to church in the morning, they would go to lunch, they would come back to the home and all take naps. The 3 children would sleep in the same room as Joni. Then they would wake up and return to church for later services. Bakersfield police wanted to inform him that his wife and his 3 children were murdered.
Help me, Mama! I want to go home!
Vincent Brothers is sobbing uncontrollably, asking for his mama. Ernestine Harper did work with some dangerous people, some of them gang members, so police wanted to look into that to see if there was a connection there. Initially, it appeared like it could be a burglary. The house was in a bit of disarray, but when they looked a little further, nothing of value was taken. There were credit cards, there was a TV set, there were no broken windows or broken doors. Someone knew their routine and had a way of getting in that house. 5 members of the Harper family were shot to death, but Joni was stabbed 5 times post-mortem. That's personal. And of course, when there's a murder, police look at the spouse. But as detectives started looking more into Vincent Brothers and his background, they determined that he had a dark side. Years before the murders, before the 3 children were born, Vincent Brothers actually spent 6 days in jail for misdemeanor spousal abuse because the mother of his first child, Margaret, said that he did abuse her. The relationship of Vincent and Joni was pretty rocky. It was a roller coaster. They first had Marcus, then they got married in 2000. They got divorced in 2001 due to Vincent's infidelity. Then they came back together and they secretly remarried in Las Vegas. If he had to pay child support for these 3 Harper children, he would be doing that for about another 18 years. But Vincent Brothers had a pretty solid alibi. He had credit card receipts in Columbus, Ohio, from a Chinese food restaurant, from a Walmart. Police, of course, wanted to verify the alibi that Vincent Brothers gave them. Melvin eventually admitted to using the credit cards and signing Vincent's name. He also said that Vincent told him when to go to Walmart and exactly what items to buy. Melvin Brothers admitted that while he saw his brother Vincent in Columbus, Ohio, from July 4th through July 7th, Melvin didn't know where his brother was. This is a crucial piece of information because this is when the murders happened, on July 6th. It seemed pretty impossible for Vincent Brothers or anyone to be able to drive from Columbus, Ohio to Bakersfield, 2,300 miles, kill 5 people, get back in the car and travel another 2,300 miles back to Columbus, Ohio without being noticed. But it was possible. Police needed to figure out how to place Vincent Brothers in Bakersfield during that 4th of July weekend when the murders occurred. There was an eyewitness, someone who lived next to the Harper home, who said he saw Vincent Brothers, who he knew, on that patio that 4th of July weekend. On April 30th, 2004, Vincent Brothers was arrested in Bakersfield and charged with 5 counts of murder. Unfortunately, because it was an old revolver, it malfunctioned, and it didn't actually shoot anybody. This little boy, seeing his brother and sister and his mom and grandma all killed, and knowing that his father was doing it, I can't imagine. This case was the biggest criminal trial in Bakersfield in decades. It affected the community so greatly, largely because these people were very well known in the community and 3 young children were involved. On May 15th, 2007, Vincent Brothers was found guilty of 5 counts of first-degree murder